Welcome back to the
Oh,
Beyond the Wrestling Gear podcast. I'm here with Nick Quinones, Army veteran, professional wrestler, Mission 22 ambassador, and double champion. Welcome, Nick.
thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
How you doing today, man?
I'm doing pretty good, all things considered.
That's awesome, man. So to get this podcast started, tell us a little bit about your service in the military. How was that experience for you?
An experience. It was an experience. So yeah, I am a United States Army combat veteran. I served from 2006 to 2010. I deployed to Iraq in for 15 months in 2007 to 2008. I was a field artillery tactical data system specialist. So I dealt with the field artillery, the tanks, and that is where a lot of people don't know this. The King of Battle is the nickname for field artillery.
Hey,
That is their moniker. I took that moniker into professional wrestling.
that's awesome. And was the military something that you were super passionate about before wrestling, or was wrestling kind of in the way? And was it in between you serving as well?
I've always wanted to do wrestling since I was a kid. Um, the military was literally, honestly, I could say it was just a on the spot type of decision.
Okay.
It was just things going on in my life, and then all of a sudden that came presented to me, and I just jumped on it and just kept it moving. But
So
then,
is that where the Sons of Battle come into play? The whole
so the Sons of
military.
Battle, I created my own army. We call it the Sons of Battle. Created the 2 years ago, maybe. I think it was like 2023, 2024. I think it was 23. And I created the Sons of Battle. I mean, I got tired. I got tired of a lot of places. They just want to keep giving people opportunities that don't deserve it. They're the hot thing of the month, and all of a sudden they're gone. They disappear from wrestling. It's like you're taking opportunities from people who've been here to people
Right.
that you see, oh, they look good, or they this, they that, and then they're gone. So I created an army to where it's like, no, we are taking every opportunity that we are going to get. That's going to come our way, some way, somehow. We're taking them.
How do you, when it comes to your stable, how do you look for your members? Do you look for anything specific, look, size?
I don't look for look size because people doubted me because of me being heavy. Mind you, very athletic for my size. A lot of people that can't even understand that, but then again, they just look at me and they doubt me. I don't look for that because I know one thing or another, you're gonna bring something to the table. What I look for is dedication. I look for representation. And the representation, the loyalty and respect all come like you have to be loyal, respectful for the Sons of Battle. Even if the whole SOBs aren't booked somewhere, I would like for you to represent the SOBs wherever you go. But also, I'm also using it as a guidance for if I bring younger people in, I'm guiding them along the way as well.
It looks like it because I did see. I think it was one of your mentees. He was waving the flag. Is he one of the trainees at your training?
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, he's been around the business for a few years. I think he's been in the ring a few times training, but I took over like mentoring him. That way I've tried to keep him away from certain places to go train at whatever. But I'm like every show that we go to, he started this past year going with me to other shows besides just ECCW. And wherever we go, when we set up the rings or whatever, I'll have him train a little bit.
Is that your ultimate goal at the end of it all, where you just want to go and like train the next generation, be a trainer?
So that really wasn't a thought until recently. Like I always told myself like, oh, I'm not a good teacher or coach or nothing like that. But then after a while, like wrestling, it brings so much out of you that you just end up finding more about yourself. And then I'm like, oh, I could train, I could coach or whatever. I like to agent. I have a very creative mind that I like to be an agent in the back. I always said like if after I retire, I would like to agent. But then also being a coach and training, I could possibly do that as well.
So, how did it feel during the last event to, I guess, go down to the ring, cash in the middle of the chaos in the cage, and capture that world heavyweight championship?
It felt good. It was a long time coming. I have been with that company since the beginning, and even then, they doubted me for a little bit until I had the television title, and I held that shit for 945 days.
Wow. So, are you the
I
longest
carried,
currently?
huh?
Are you the longest reigning?
Yeah, that was the longest reigning TV champ. And I held that title 945 days. I put that company on my back, and there I knew like I could be the heavyweight champ and put this company on my back.
They gave you they trusted you. They said, "Hey, man, if this guy can hold the title for give or take 3 years,
Hmm.
he's ready to be a world champ."
But yeah, and I want to do so much with this title. Like with the TV title, I was able to. I defended it in Puerto Rico. I went to a few other promotions here in Florida. I defended that title. And it's like I want to try to do that with the heavyweight title because I have connections in other places. I just gotta, get the funds up and take my travels.
You wanna elevate this from what it sounds like, you
Hmm.
wanna elevate the championship, take it everywhere,
Exactly.
make it a global title, recognize it.
Yeah. Somehow that's why like I have connections to where I could go. I have a guy just saying like he could bring me to Canada and Ecuador. So I'm like,
That'd
hey,
be cool to see you out there.
I'm waiting for it. I'm like, and then right there, once you do those small travels, the connections, the doors start opening everywhere else. And that's what I'm trying to do, especially at my age.
It's all about really working hard, patience, and perseverance, you know?
Hmm.
You just gotta keep at it. So, now that you've won the World Heavyweight Championship, I know there's an event coming on the 31st in DeBerry
Oh
at the
yeah, the
Armory.
SOB celebration. You gonna be there?
Yeah, I plan on it. That's the goal, I plan on being there.
Oh yeah, we I am hosting an SOB celebration.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I want let's see how big we can get it, right?
Oh yeah.
Get those flags flying, get the confetti out there.
I don't know if I'm doing all that. I don't think they deserve that. They
Okay,
don't
okay.
deserve all that. I'm doing
Yeah,
it
you
military style.
you gotta keep it formal.
Hmm.
Gotcha, man, gotcha. So
Yeah,
and I did see
because truth be
you're
told, I am the first Triple Crown winner in the of EGCW.
wow, the first one,
Mhm.
and the company didn't start back in 2019 was it
2021?
2021? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Maybe
close.
a little before that, but I think they'd have, like, maybe a couple shows, but I think it was 2021.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, and I did see I think you're holding an open challenge, right, to anybody in the locker room
Oh,
to
yeah.
challenge you for the belt. So, what do you have to say to them out there, to
Bring your A game because I don't take the moniker the King of Battle just for a reason. There's a specific reason why I chose to be the King of Battle. And it's more than just wrestling training. It's my military training. I scout everybody. People don't realize I'm watching everything and everyone. So bring your A game, and I hope you bring something I haven't seen.
Yeah, that's right. It's you gotta train as much as you can because you look like you're built like a tank. They gotta try and stop you.
Hmm.
Take care of business, right?
Oh yeah, I always take care of business. I'm so unorthodox. Some people don't know how to plan for
And
me.
you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know, if you're prepared, you're prepared. If you're not, that's on you, right?
Yep, I'll eat them. I'll eat them alive.
So you mentioned growing up, you were into professional wrestling. Who were your biggest inspirations?
My biggest inspirations in the beginning when I was a kid was Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero.
Any
I was Shawn Michaels. I was a DX fan. That's it, really. Like the and Hoover to Guerrero. Like I was big on the cruiserweights. What? Say hi. Introduction.
Hi,
The princess of battle is here.
welcome to the show.
Hello. Yeah, I'm giving you chicks.
Do you wrestle too?
She do. She be beating the hell out of her brothers.
Hey, she might be the next recruit.
I'm trying to get the boys into it. They don't really want to be into it, but this one might end up
Yeah, who knows?
being that one.
Hey, the queen of battle, or the princess of battle.
Yeah,
There we
the
go.
princess of battle. Yeah, you.
Yeah. She's having a good old time there, munching on what is that, an apple?
No, that's potato chips.
Potato chips. Okay. So I guess you have a tag team partner
Uh,
coming up for the 31st.
huh? Yeah,
So I like your choices. I love Eddie. I like Juventud. They're really, really awesome. I wish Eddie was still here.
I do
He's
too.
one of the ones I wanted to meet. He was always fantastic, in the ring and in the mic on the mic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everything he did.
Oh yeah. And truth be told, I met his brother Hector. I did a Hector Guerrero seminar.
Yeah, he did, he was in TNA as a commentator a couple years ago.
Yeah, I did a seminar with him, and that's the thing. People don't realize, even though you have to pay the depending on what kind of money for seminars. Some seminars are hit and miss, but there's other
Mhm.
seminars that you could take a lot from, even just those couple hours. Like Hector Guerrero is big on the basics. The Guerrero family, they was always said the basics is what keeps your longevity in professional wrestling.
The basics and staying out of trouble, because I know the wrestling business
Yeah,
can go both ways.
that's for sure.
You seem like you would have been one of the accountability buddies back in the day, keeping people in check.
Hmm. Yeah, you look at certain people, it's like, damn.
Yeah, they look absolutely awful, like, they went through it,
Hmm.
through the ringer. And the funny thing is too is you have a lot going for you, and then you also have a lot of motivations, not just in wrestling, but outside of wrestling too. You have your daughter, your sons, your wife. They motivate you to keep going, right?
But yeah, yeah, they motivate me big time,
And
especially
then
when I'm dealing with with a lot of things mentally. They're my biggest motivations.
yeah, it's not easy out there to pick up and travel a lot, going to show and town to town, and you think about your kids because 'cause you're always on the road, you know?
And people wonder why, like after shows, I don't go to the post show dinner hangouts or to the bar hangouts. I Once the show's done, I'm out. I'm coming straight home.
Yeah. Hey, you're all about your kids. At the end of the day, it's all about your family.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you too is so when it comes to the major promotions, so we're talking about New Japan, TNA, I don't think I missed one. Where do you see yourself landing, or where do you prefer to land?
You know, one of those crazy. When I came back, I always say when I came back into wrestling because I started and I took quite a few years off, and I came back in 2020, in 2020, and then I always said I don't care where I make it. I just want to try to make it. I want to see how far I can make it. Because when I came back in, I was like 32, I think 32, 33 years old.
Still
And
relatively young.
huh?
Still young.
Yeah. And now I'm about to be 40 this summer. I'm already past WWE's cutoff. Unless like somehow blow up and get like 1 million followers and shit, then
Yeah,
they'll
I don't
probably sign me.
I don't I believe in never say never.
Yeah.
Never say never.
That's why I always say it's all about the followers and it's all about the flowers and the entertainment value.
Yeah, and look
But
at look
other
at
than that,
DDP,
huh?
DDP.
Yep.
DDP debuted at 35,
35.
and he became a Hall of Famer.
That's why it's like I don't limit myself, but I keep all doors open. Because my style also, like I'm more of a brawler technical, but somewhat old schoolish. So I could see myself in Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor was one I've always wanted to go to. But this was before AEW bought them. I wanted Ring of Honor. I still go to Ring of Honor. I don't care. MOW, I've attempted to. NWA, I was hoping to come on here today and say like I worked with him
Yeah.
in NWA because I was supposed to do the seminar on Friday, but I had personal issues, so I had to withdraw from it. So I was gonna say I did the seminar and then possibly the show on Saturday because they did a double taping Saturday.
Yeah, I have friends that are
Yep, I have a few too. It's just I was trying to finally knock open that door into the next level,
mm,
but it's like things keep
yeah,
falling out of
yeah,
place for me. But I'm gonna get there.
yeah, that's the main thing. You'll get there. Stay positive,
Hmm.
stay strong, believe, keep your family with you, and you'll
Yep.
make it.
Oh yeah, because I'm big on having a good rapport with everybody. If you talk to any of the promoters I have ever worked with, there should not be anything bad that they have to say about me. That's how dedicated I am to what I do.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the main thing with this business is you gotta compose yourself in a professional manner. Otherwise, they're gonna look at you and be like, "I don't want to book this guy."
Yep, I
And
do that. Between that and the stuff I go above and beyond, even outside, behind the stage. Behind the scenes, I help a lot. GCW, I help them a lot.
yeah, and it paid off. All the help, all the time you took to mentor wrestlers, all the time you took to train, to show up,
Hmm.
and they
All the
made you a
times I
double
hit these
champion.
streets to promote.
Yeah, yeah, it paid off. That's the thing. You gotta keep working.
Yeah.
You gotta hustle, right? As they say.
Yep. It's nothing but hustling.
So, where can my listeners find you to connect with you, to see your next bookings, to book you?
So I have pretty much every social media platform, almost every single one, the main ones. So to for I'm still saying Twitter. For X and
Yeah. Yes,
TikTok,
you too.
it's Nick Quinones 86. Instagram is Nick underscore Quinones 86. Facebook, my Facebook page is the King of Battle, Nick Quinones. YouTube, because I try to put majority of the matches I have on it, is Nick Quinones. And yeah, that's all my social media platforms.
And tell me, and the last thing I want to know is, tell me about Mission 22. How did you get involved with them?
So with Mission 22, they reached out to become an ambassador because I battle with PTSD. And that's one of my driving forces with what I do with wrestling. Because when I was a babyface, when I was a good guy and all that, I was pushing PTSD hard. Even when I worked with the World Wrestling Network, they had considered me their PTSD ambassador because things that we did, I did a fundraiser through them for Mission 22 and Wounded Warriors Project. So, which I still do because I try to push it, good or bad, I don't care. Like I try to push the fact that no matter how you feeling mentally, it's not the end of the road. Like you could still battle and still be on the winning side of it and still be able to accomplish what you would like to accomplish.
I love it, man. I love all that you stand for. As a human being, you seem like you're phenomenal. You know, you're always out there doing your thing, and I see bigger and brighter things for you in the future.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your time for joining us on the show.
Well, so thank you. Impromptu.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate your time, brother.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah. And as always, if you guys want to check out this podcast, you guys can go on Spotify and YouTube. And as always, we don't just talk about wrestling, but we go beyond the wrestling gear. Until next time, thank you, brother.
All right, brother. See you.
Take care.
Hey, bye bye.